Hi, welcome to property118.com. I'm Mark Alexander and I'm joined today by mortgage broker Austin Spence, who's been a mortgage broker for the last 10 or 11 years, is it, Austin?
10 years, yeah, 10 years now, Mark, yeah, since
You've
2001.
You've seen a lot of changes in the market in that time then?
Yeah, well, I suppose in some respects I started at a good time because it was we were in a period of boom, weren't we?
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
buy-to-lets, caught a really good time to come into the marketplace. But certainly the last 3 years it's seen a few changes. So it's been, in that respect, good experience.
Do you think it's been, since the recession, obviously there's less investors around, but do you tend to find that the inquiry quality has got better, or what's your experience generally?
I think the type of inquirer has probably got better because you haven't got as many, I suppose, wannabe amateur type investors. The people that are looking to invest are either people that have invested in the past and have been dormant for a period of time to look at the marketplace, or they are people with cash to invest because, you know, a few years ago we had people they'd come into buy-to-let because they couldn't sell their existing property or just happened upon it. So I think the quality of the investor perhaps has improved.
Yeah, and with the availability of funding, it has obviously got a lot tougher. I mean, are there any signs in the market that things are going to improve?
I think there have been some signs. There have been some signs, slowly in that respect. I mean, if you'd asked me 6 months ago, would 85% loan to value be available on buy-to-let, I would have thought no chance. But we've seen some improvements. It's still very tough. You know, the criteria has changed. There seems to be two streams of looking at the buy-to-let. Some lenders want amateur landlords. Some landlords are still focused on professionals. So there's two camps, but certainly things have improved. But I think we've got a long way to go yet.
Sure. Absolutely. I noticed the LTVs have dropped, the rates have gone up, and yet still people are refinancing. Why would they do that, Austin?
Well, I suppose it comes down to the opportunity, doesn't it? If a client's got an opportunity to make a return on that investment, on that cash, and that far outweighs the opportunity cost of refinancing, then clients are looking to do it.
Yeah, so they're paying one over base, they're swapping that for 3 or 4 over base, but buying a property that's yielding them 10% yields.
Yeah, 10% yield, or they know they've got some built-in capital growth there. There are still some clients that are still flipping. You know, perhaps they will look at resale for reason of maybe making a short-term return on it. And yeah, in those instances, it's the numbers work, and I think that's what's important to them.
Yeah. What do you think of these no money down schemes, Austin?
No money down?
Yeah.
In my experience, obviously, it's not something that's really partaken at the moment, simply because, well, I mean, looking back on it, it looked great to the investor, didn't it? No money left in. It was fantastic, but as far as the lender was concerned, I suppose there was very little collateral from that individual within the property, so it was high risk in that respect. And
absolutely,
people that came into that market, well, you could potentially come into it with very little to your, in your back pocket, no war chest. So it was potentially dangerous for a lot of people.
Yeah, I think from an investor's point of view, if a lender was prepared to lend you 200% of the value of the property and the numbers still stacked up so you could service it on cash flow, you'd take it every day. But the lenders wouldn't be so wise in making those decisions. So it's back to sensible lending, really, then. If you haven't got any money, you shouldn't be in property. But if you have got money, you shouldn't keep it in the bank because it's not going to make it the same sort of return. So
it's just old-fashioned investment. And I think we've seen quite a few new investors come into the marketplace that are new to buy-to-let, new to property investment, but they've got wealth from other areas, whether it be business, inheritance, and they're coming back for the same reasons because property is proven, it's tangible. People like it.
Would you say it's a good time to buy?
I'd say so. Depends on your strategy. I think if you've got a long-term strategy whereby you're looking for long-term property growth, now's a great time to buy because really in that respect, I wouldn't say it's irrelevant, but it's less important. And if you don't buy now, perhaps you may miss the boat again. But
I'm glad you said that because I've bought 15 in the last 2 years.
Good.
Okay, thank you for your time, Austin. I actually use Austin as my broker myself, so he's a great guy to deal with. I've worked with him for 10 years plus. His contact details are at the bottom of the video. We look forward to hearing from him. Thanks.